The Yobo FC Game Console is an NES clone from hardware maker Yobo Gameware, debuting sometime after 2003. The system includes a power cable, a pair of controllers, and plays most original NES game packs. The system itself is quite small, barely larger than a couple of NES cartridges stacked on top of each other. It's also incredibly light thanks to its NES on a chip design. Along the front is a pair of controller ports. Thankfully, these are compatible with real NES controllers and accessories, which is great. Along the back is a composite video output jack and port for the power cable. The FC Game Console is a decent looking machine, if not a bit basic. It feels cheap and hollow with low quality plastics, but the console is so simple I can't imagine anything breaking. The cheap feeling continues to the controllers. While they are rounded and have some contours on the back, the D-pad is pretty bad. This is a shame too, as turbo buttons are included and a slow motion button. However, these inclusions are not enough to pry me away from a real NES controller. The best part of the FC Game Console is its performance. I'm not terribly familiar with Famiclones and wasn't sure what to expect, but I have to admit this offers a fairly authentic NES experience. First, the composite video performance has the same weird wobble effect of the original NES. I was actually hoping for a better picture, but it appears this clone has copied the flaws of the original NES fairly accurately. Moving on to the actual game performance, let's start with Super Mario Bros. 3. This title uses some custom hardware in the cartridge to enhance the performance of the NES. The Yobo FC Game Console doesn't seem to flinch and renders all of the graphics without any issues. The music sounds spot on as well, although the sound effects seem a bit quieter than I remember. Capcom's DuckTales also plays quite well. The classic tunes sound accurate, as do all of the sound effects. In fact, I'd be hard-pressed to find any issues whatsoever. And the Yobo again delivers a great experience. Wrapping things up, let's give Megaman 2 a try. Again, everything here feels spot on. The sprite flickering behaves exactly like real NES hardware, and the amazing music sounds exactly like it's supposed to. It is worth noting the Yobo's colors are a touch different than the original NES. Looking at the game side by side, you can see some differences. Though I honestly didn't notice this at all until actually doing a side-by-side comparison. Being more of a purist, I definitely prefer real hardware over a clone. The only reason I even bought the Yobo FC Game Console is because I saw it for $2 at a yard sale, then couldn't pass it up. Overall, I am impressed. The system does a great job cloning the original NES and delivering an authentic experience. Considering these things are dirt cheap, it's a fun novelty. The fact it works with real controllers, takes up minimal space, and has an incredibly reliable cartridge slot may make this a worthwhile alternative for gamers on a budget or a secondary system.